Okay, this is Alam, and today we're going to be doing a seed showcase on the seed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in Minecraft Pocket Edition. Now let's create our world here. Now this atrocious backspacing has been fixed in 0.12.1. No, 0.13.1. Seed showcase 2. Let's go to advanced. Let's enter the seed in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. Now let's create the world. So in this seed, you spawn in a plains biome near a forest, and you'll be with some desert nearby. But there's a savanna. Wait, and you'll spawn right and over that way. There's a lava lake, and now that's quite interesting. It's like a lake combined with a river. And there's a tip that's shaped kind of like Florida. I don't know. It's what it might be shaped like. But there's a forest over here. There's some hills over there. But the real highlight of this seed is across that savanna that's right by the spawn. Now we'll go there just now. Yeah. So if you go out into the savanna, and then go beyond, I think. Wow, there's a savanna plateau. Wow, that's kind of neat. There's this kind of like valley thing, but it's not really a valley because, oops, I'm down a bit. Now let's keep going. Now if you keep going across the savanna, we're eventually going to find another desert. No, I think it's that desert over there because we're just finding a forest right here. Because right here we're just finding a forest. Now I hope I entered that seed right. There it is. There's another desert right next to this forest. And for a second I thought it was like an ocean there. Whoa. Now this is kind of interesting. The chunks are generating slowly. Slowly. There's like a lot of water here. And a bunch of caves. And yeah. But if we keep going, we're eventually going to find, and like, wow, this looks kind of neat. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Okay, so when I tested out this seed, there was like a desert well somewhere around there, but I couldn't find it. But yeah, but when we go over to these desert hills over here, we'll find something awesome. It's a desert temple that's like built into the cliff. Now let's go inside this desert temple here. And wow, we're gonna need some torches. And because we're in creative, we're gonna have to break the chest to see what's in there. Oops. Diamonds and bones and yeah, there, and gold and round flesh, yeah, all that stuff. Now let's get out of this temple, really quick here. These new flying controls that were introduced in the 0.12.1 up there, like atrocious. Yeah. Now if we go all the way across this desert and then back and just to the spawn. Yeah, there's a flat area. Wow. That cactus is like, I'm gonna have to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high. Oops. God, why do I always do this? Okay. So there is the desert well over there, which I mentioned earlier in this video, and thought, yeah, so that just goes to show that there's desert wells in the game. Now, that's one thing I missed way back in, yeah. Now there's a birch forest right here. But I don't think there's any birch forest end, though. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting landscape. Yeah, but we're gonna have to go across this savanna. But if we go across this savanna, and then back to the spawn, we're probably gonna find some interesting. Okay, now I'm gonna have to get a compass so I can see where spawn is. There, so it's that way. There. So if we go back to the spawn, and eventually, and keep going this way, eventually we're gonna find some extreme hills, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, there's like a bunch of forest hills with some water. There's like a river running through these hills. Like, look at this. This looks kind of interesting too. But the real thing, and this river keeps going off that way. And there we go. Over there's some extreme hills. Now, I always get this illusion that it's getting dark when it's really like midday or just past midday. But yeah, now that's really crazy. Like, look at this. There's like a spire. Like this. Yeah, there's like a spire up there, and then look at this. That's kind of strange. And there's this overhang over here that casts a lot of shadows. And there's a cave running straight through this. Now that's neat. Now there's a flower forest over here, and this cave. Let's see where this cave leads. Okay, there's some poppies in the cave. Let's see where this leads. So this cave will just take us down here. So there's more flower forest over here, and now we're seeing a swamp. Now I noticed one thing that's really disappointing. That there's no huge mushrooms in the swamp. Like the huge mushrooms are supposed to spawn in the swamps, but for some reason they don't anymore. Yeah. And we see, and now, and look at this. We go out into this flower forest here. Take a look at this. There's like a giant hill, and that goes up to like, let me see how many blocks it might be. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that's about, like, I'd say that's about 30 blocks. Which is like crazy. Now, that's almost up to y coordinate of 100. Now there's another. Now this lake goes into like under here. Meaning there's like a cave down here. Meaning like there's like a cave down here. Let's see if there's any flowers. There. So wow, that's interesting. Yeah. Now let's go back to spawn if we can in this video. Yeah. Now that's kind of. So this is kind of like a cool seed. Like the highlight. I would say the highlight for this seed is like the desert temple. Now there's like 2 holes in the ground here they're like caves. But yeah, the highlight of the seed was probably the desert temple in the bowl that's like built into the hill. And yeah. So that's pretty much it for this video, and goodbye.